What's up everyone, welcome to Key to Blogging, and today I will show you how you can install RankMath SEO plugin in your WordPress website and do a proper customization of this plugin. And you can easily improve your SEO by installing the RankMath SEO plugin to your WordPress website. So let's check how you can install and activate this RankMath SEO plugins. So for this you need to go to the plugin section, and here you need to click on the add new section. Now in this search plugin section you need to just search for RankMath here, and here you need to install the RankMath SEO plugin, best SEO plugin for WordPress. So it is a most popular SEO plugin in WordPress, so we are going to install this plugin. So this is a free plugin. It also comes with a premium plan, but free plan is sufficient for a beginner. So in this video we are going to discuss the settings that comes with free version of RankMath. So let me just install this plugin and activate this. Okay, now I have installed the RankMath and activate this plugin, and after that you will see a screen like this. So here it will ask you to connect your account. So you need to connect your Google account where your Search Console and Google Analytics ID is present. So for this tutorial I am going to skip these steps, but you have to sign in through your Google account where your Google Search Console account is there. So here you will see a option like this, and here we are going to select the advanced option here, and let's click on start wizard. Now you need to select this option personal blog. So here there is multiple options like web shop. So if you are running a e-commerce website, then you can select the web shop here, or you can select a small business site, but as this is a blog site I will select the personal blog. And if you are running a news website where you have multiple authors, then you can select this option news site, but in this case I am selecting it as personal blog. And then you can upload a logo for Google. So you can select the logo size like 160 into 90 pixel, or you can upload a maximum logo size of 1920 into 1080 pixels. And then you need to upload the default social share image. So it is showing that the recommended image size is 1200 into 630 pixels. So you need to create a open graph images and upload it here, so that whenever someone share the link of your home page, then it will show that image as a thumbnail. So here I am skipping this step. So let's click on save and continue. Now it will ask you to connect your RankMath account. So you need to create a RankMath account and then connect it here. So I am just skipping this step. Now it will ask you to select the sitemap settings. So you have to turn on the settings like this, and I don't want to add categories in the sitemap, so I will deselect it and I will click on save and continue. Now it will ask you to no index empty category and text. So just click on here. No follow external links, so I don't want to no follow all external links, so I will don't turn on this. And it is showing that open external links in new tab or window. So whenever someone click on an external link, then it will automatically open to a new tab. So let's turn on this and let's click on save and continue. Now the basic setting is done. Now let's click on setup advanced option. Now it will ask you to create a role manager. So if you are running multiple authors or multiple editors, then you can select the role manager. So let me just turn on this, and here as you can see the administrator has these permissions, and here you can give some permissions to the editor. Like if you want to give the editor the permission to manage the redirection or manage the analytics, then you can simply just select this option, so that the editor of your website will get this permission in the RankMath plugin. So all the persons have their own permissions. So here you can select this. So if you are not running multiple author site, then you can simply just close this role manager option, and then you can save and continue. Now here you will see a option like 404 monitor. So whenever someone enter a invalid URL, or if the URL is deleted, then it will show a 404 error. So if you turn on the 404 monitor, then it will log the 404 hits and it will show you in the dashboard. So we will just enable this 404 monitor, and you can also enable redirection. So if you are just transfer your site from Blogger to WordPress, then you can enable redirection in RankMath also. So we are going to discuss in the next video how you can redirect your Blogger URL to WordPress URL using the Rank Math redirection features. So for this we are going to enable the redirection options, and let's click on save and continue. Okay, now it asks you to enable schema type. So by default it is set to on, and here you can select this option. Like by default schema type is set to article, but if you are running a e-commerce site, then you can select products, or if you are running a restaurant site or a video sites, then you can select this schema according to your website. So by default I will select article, as this is a blog, and here you can select the article type to blog post, and let's schema type for pages. So here you can select article also, and here in this case for pages we will select the article type as article. So by default all the settings are done perfectly fine by RankMath, so we just need to save and continue. This is how the RankMath dashboard looks like, and you will see this option under the RankMath, and here you will see this option dashboard, and here you will see a lot of options like analytics, general setting, title and meta, sitemap. So all the settings are there in RankMath, and here you can turn on different settings. So if you are running AMP, then you can enable AMP settings here. If you are running BB press or body press, then you can enable these options, and you can also enable image SEO option here, and here you can enable local SEO and knowledge graph. So if you are doing local SEO, then you can enable this option. So I will tell you how you can set up these settings also. Now let's enable this for our website, but it is not recommended for all blog website. So let's scroll down, and here you can also enable Google Web Stories, and if you are running WooCommerce site, then you can enable the WooCommerce option. So let's check one by one. So for this we are going to click on analytics here, and as you can see you have to connect your RankMath account to your dashboard. So that just create a free account in RankMath and connect the account here, and then let's move on to the general settings, and here you will see this option like strip category base. So by default the category links will looks like example.com/category/category name. So you don't want to add the category in the middle of the URL, so you can just strip the category base. So I prefer to do it, so just enable this option. Now you will see a option like redirect attachment. So just turn on this option, and redirect orphan attachment, then you can redirect this orphan attachment to your home page. So you can add your home page URL here, and I don't want to no follow external links, and it is showing that no follow image links, so I don't do that. So just I will save changes. Okay, so under general settings we have finished the links. Then you have to click on breadcrumbs here, and here you can enable breadcrumbs. So if you are using a breadcrumbs compatible theme, then you can enable this and select the Rank Math as a breadcrumbs options. And here you can show home page link in the breadcrumbs, and here you can change the labels also. You can add a home page URL, and you can also add prefix breadcrumbs, but I don't use this option. If you want to hide post title, then you can select this option, but I don't recommend to hide it. And you can also turn on this option, show categories, and let's click on save changes. Okay, now let's click on the image option here. Now here you will see an option like add missing alt attributes. So just turn on here. So whenever you miss any alt attribute, or you don't have added the alt attribute in some images, then RankMath will automatically take the file name and add it as a alt attribute. So it is a very handy features. And add missing title attribute. So by default WordPress add the titles in the image library, so we don't have these options. So let's click on save changes. Now let's click on webmaster tools. So if you want to verify your search console, then you can just add the meta tag that you get in search console and paste it here. So your Google search console verification will be done by RankMath. And you can also add a Bing webmaster tool verification ID here, and here you will see a lot of options. Like if you want to verify your website in Pinterest, then you can just add that meta tag in the Pinterest verification ID and just save the changes. Now here you will see this option like edit robot.txt, but I don't recommend to edit this robot.txt if you are not sure what you are changing is right for your website or not. Now let's click on others, and here you will see an option like show SEO score to visitors, but I don't want to add a SEO score in every page. And here you will see a lot of options like RSS before content and RSS after content. So most of the website don't use RSS, so I don't set up this RSS settings here. Now let's click on edit HT access code. So you don't need to change anything here, just skip this step, otherwise it may cause severe problem in your WordPress website. So stay away from HT access code. And here you will see this option 404 monitor. So as you can see, we have set up the 404 monitor option in the beginning, and here you will see an option like simple and advanced, and here it will keep a log of 100 404 hits, and here you can exclude certain paths, and here you can also exclude some query parameters. So I don't change anything here, so just click on redirection, and here you will see an option like fallback behavior. So it will show a default 404. So whenever someone hit any 404 page, then you can redirect that 404 page to our home page, or you can redirect to a custom page. So I don't generally redirect it, I will leave it as default 404. And here you can set the redirection type, so 301 is good, and just enable auto post redirect. So whenever you make any changes to the post URL, then it will automatically set a redirection from that old URL to the new URL. So you don't have to add manual redirect to the post. So it will handy if your post is deleted, or if you want to change the URL structure of your blog post. So I will keep this auto post redirect on, and I will click on save changes. Okay, now let's click on analytics here, and it will ask you to connect your RankMath account, and let's click on content AI. So this is a new features that RankMath introduced this year, and here it will show you a suggestion to improve your on-page SEO. So we will discuss this later. Now let's click on title and meta settings, and here you will see an option like global meta. So this is most important settings. So if you do any mistake here, then your website will be out of index in Google. So make sure to do it correctly. And here you will see this option like global meta, and here you will see this option robot meta. So make sure to set it as index. If you set it like no index, then Google will not index your blog post. So make sure to keep it as index, and don't change anything in advanced robot meta tag. So here you will see this option like image preview. So if you change it to standard or none, but I don't recommend to change it, make it as large. And no index, empty category and text, so just turn on this. And you can also add a separator between the character. So let me just search for key to blogging in Google, and here you can see key to blogging, learn blogging and SEO tips, and we have added a separator like bar like this. So you can set it here. So if you select this bar, then it will add a separator like this in the search result page, and you can also add it like arrow or dash. So I prefer to set it as bar, and here as you can see there is a preview showing here. And you can also capitalize the titles, so it will automatically capitalize the titles, like the first letter of the title will be capitalized, like learn blogging and SEO tips. And as you can see, all the first letter of the word is capitalized. So make sure to turn on capitalized titles. And here you can upload your open graph thumbnails. So whenever someone share your links in social media, then it will show the open graph thumbnails. So if you have forgot to add the feature image in the blog post, then it will show the image by default. And you can also select summary card with large image, so keep it as it is. Now let's click on save changes. Now let's click on local SEO. So we have enabled local SEO in the RankMath dashboard, and here you can see this like person or company. So you are running a company, then you can select the organization here. So as I am a person, a single person in this website, so I will select person here, and I can add my name. I can upload the logo, and here by default the URL is set to home page. And you can also add your email address, add your phone numbers, and here you can add your street address, and you can select the about us page from here, and you can select the contact us page here. and let's click on save changes. So this is how the local SEO works. Now you can select social meta, and here you can input your Facebook page URL, and here you can input your Twitter username. That's it, just save changes. And let's click on home page. So you can set up how the home page will looks like. So here as you can see, the home page title will be looks like this. So I don't want to add the page here, so I will just delete the page from here. I will add the site name and the site description. So you can change the site description. So for this we are going to use the settings, and I will click on general settings. And here you will see this option like site name and site description. So you can change it here so that it will show this in the search result page. So here as you can see, this is the site name and this is the site tag, or you can say site description. So just keep the site name, separator and site description. And you can also add a home page meta description if you want. And I don't want to add the home page robot meta as we have set in the global meta, so I don't want to add it here. But if you want to follow the home page, then you can do it by clicking on here and you can select no index. So I don't use this option here. Home page title for Facebook. So if you want to show a different title in Facebook, so whenever someone share your link in Facebook, then you can set a different title for Facebook and set a different description for Facebook. And you can also add a home page thumbnail for Facebook. So when someone share a link in Facebook, then it will show the custom thumbnails that we have uploaded here. So there is a much customization settings in RankMath, so just do it accordingly. And here you will see the option like authors. So you can enable the author archives, and here you can no index the author meta. And let's scroll down, and everything is looking good. And here you can set the author archive title. Like here you can set the name, separator, site name, page 2 or 4. So keep it like that. And you can also add a author archive description here and click on save changes. Now let's click on miscellaneous pages, and if you want to show a date archives, then you can enable this, but I don't recommend to enable these options. Now let's click on post here, and here you can set up how the post will looks when in search result. So you can add title, add separator and add site name. And if you don't want to add the site name in blog post, then you can remove the site name and separator from here, and you can only add the title. So I don't recommend to remove the site name from the post title, and by default everything is good. And you can select the article schema type, and you can also enable a custom post meta, but we don't want to add it here. And you can enable link suggestions, and link suggestions titles, like I can select focus keyword here, and primary taxonomy, so you can select categories here, and everything is looking good. Now let's click on save changes. Now let's click on pages here, and it also do the same settings, so you don't have to change anything here, so just leave it as it is. And let's click on attachment, and let's click on category here, and here you can also click on category archive robot meta, and I will no index the category pages. So I don't want to index the category pages in search result, so it may sometimes create duplicate issue. So I don't want to index category pages, and it also waste your server resources and waste your crawling budget. So that's why I no index the category sections. Now let's click on save changes, and then I will click on tags here, and I will also do the same, like I don't want to index the tags, so I will just enable the no index in the tag pages. So that's why we have set up the indexing settings. Now let's click on sitemap settings. So let's click on here, and here you will see this option sitemap, XML sitemap. So this is the URL of your XML sitemap. So let me just open this in a new tab, and as you can see we have post sitemap and page sitemap. So what sitemap will be automatically generated by RankMath, and you can just simply copy the sitemap URL and paste it in the search console. So let me just open the post sitemap here, and as you can see, it has added all the post URL, and here we have added the images, and it will show the last modified date of the blog post. So let's close here, and you can select number of links per sitemaps. So you can keep it like 500, and you can include the images in sitemap. You can include the feature image also, and everything is looking good. Now click on save changes. Now let's click on post sitemap, and I think everything is good. And if you want to create a separate category sitemap, then you can do that by clicking on this button, and you can also create a tag sitemap, but I don't recommend you to generate a category and tag sitemap, so leave it like that. Now let's click on instant indexing. So this is a new features introduced by Bing search engine, where you can literally ping the search engine to index the web page. So whenever someone publishes a blog post in your website, then it will automatically ping that URL and send that URL to the Bing search engine. So you can configure it by clicking on the settings, and here you need to add the API keys here so that it will communicate with the Bing API. So let's click on 404 monitor, and here you can see the logs of 404. So if someone hit 404 pages, then it will show the IP address of that users and everything details. You will see it here. And you can also set up redirection in your website by clicking on the redirection buttons, and you can also add new redirection by clicking on the add new button, and you can add the source URL, and you can add the destination URL. So it will redirect the source URL to the destination URLs, and you can set the redirection type like 301 permanent, and you can set the status like activate or deactivate, and that's it for redirection. And I will make a new video on how to redirect all of your Blogger URL to WordPress URL, so that you don't have to manually redirect each and every pages manually. So stay tuned for that. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe Key to Blogging. Okay, so we have set almost all settings in RankMath, and here you need to create your RankMath free account, and after that it will analyze your whole site and show if there are any SEO mistake in your website. So this is a very interesting features in RankMath. And here you will see this option like status and tools, and here you can see this option like the version of your RankMath, and you can also roll back to previous version if you are getting any problem in your current version. And here you can also enable beta testing, but I don't recommend you to enable beta testing in RankMath. And here you can also flush SEO analysis data, remove RankMath transients, and force analytic case. So if you are having any problem in analytics data, then you can clear the analytics case, and you can recreate tables. Or so basically if you face any problem in your RankMath, then you can just clear the caching or clear the transient or clear the database tables, so that it will automatically fix the problem in RankMath SEO plugins. You can also import settings or export setting of your RankMath. So suppose you have set up RankMath, then you can just simply export the setting, and then you can simply import that setting to this website. So all the settings will be imported to this new website. So this is a very cool features in RankMath, where you don't have to manually set up everything in the beginning. So you can just export a setting from your another website and import that setting to these websites. And here you will see this option like system status, and here you will see this option like all the active theme of your WordPress website, and you can also see the active plugins of your website. And here you can see the server information like the server type, like here the server is Nginx, and here you can see the PHP version of your website, and here you can see the PHP limit and max upload site. So this is a very handy information if you want to know more about your WordPress website. So I hope you got the idea how to set up rank math in your WordPress website, and if you have any doubt regarding this, then you can ask me in the comment section. And if you found this video helpful, then make sure to hit the like button and do subscribe Key to Blogging, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.